Morning, Tuesday morning, August 26th. It just turned 7 o'clock. It is a nice morning, a little breezy. There's some storm clouds going on in the Sierra Mountains behind us, so it's kind of pushing this way a little bit. So it's not super warm this morning, but it does feel good. It is August, and it has been hitting triple digits. It is hot during the day, but it feels good right now. So today we have legs and we have arms and we have calves. Got to finish off with calves. So it's the legs, arms, calves day of my splitting of the X3 routine. Instead of just doing all push and all pull, I'm trying to do an upper body with legs, concentrating on lower body and arms. And I'm kind of liking it. It gives me, I get out here fresh to do legs, so I can really get into it. I've done 5 or 6 or 7 good single split squats just to kind of wake the body up and get ready to go. And I got the black band set up, and we're gonna do split squats, and we're gonna make them hurt because the legs always suck. But if you want to make them grow, you got to make them hurt. All right, let's get this going. You have to get my mouth guard. I feel good. We got 13 on the first one, and then 5 on the second, on the burnout. Just trying to go slow and controlled. Not trying to go fast. Slow and control. And I can feel that whole band trying to come forward, and you're just fighting it to keep it up. And you're really digging that foot in the ground, pushing off. Whew. All right, we got break time, and we got the left leg. All right, break time's over. Time to get the left leg. Whew. 14 on the first set. 5 on the quick second set. I like doing that second set quick right after that. That burn as soon as you come up on that second set is pretty intense. All right, big break, and we got biceps. Right. Looks like you get to watch a little bit of in-between action there. I went to turn on some music, and I guess I turned the camera on. Got somebody over here is trimming a tree and shoving all the branches into the grinder, so kind of not like hearing that right now, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so we got curls. Now I noticed as I watched myself, when I don't watch myself a lot, but I do watch myself for form, and I noticed when I was doing curls, I'm hunching up a lot, coming up, so I'm really trying to, I really want to set my shoulders and just use biceps. I think the first couple, as I'm trying to burn out to that full range, whatever I can to get that full range. Once I get that full range, then I really want to set the shoulders down and then really try and do the drag curls with the shoulders back and down, putting all that concentration on the biceps. Let's see how we go. Oh, get off there, come on. $26. Oh my gosh. It definitely felt harder. It definitely felt a little bit harder keeping the shoulders down. Really kind of squeezing that bar like I want to crush it in, and then really squeezing those biceps as hard as I can. Up, stretch, up, squeezing them while I'm squeezing them. Oh my gosh. All right, that's it, we're done. We got 26 with the green. That's good. Getting better. I don't think I hunched my shoulders a whole lot, which was good. All right, we got triceps coming up. All right, next up, we just had a little rainstorm, a little rain cloud. Like I said, there's kind of a storm brewing up in the Sierras, in the mountains, and it's kind of breaking up. And it's Lake Tahoe and South Lake Tahoe and all that area is getting hit really heavy. I saw a video the other day, but there was floods through South Lake Tahoe, so they're getting hit pretty hard with these little micro storms, just dumping a whole hell of a lot of water. And we just had a little cloud go over and just dump a little bit of water. I'm like, it's kind of weird. All right, we got triceps. I'm gonna do the standard what I've been doing, and then I'm gonna do the black band, and then I'm gonna do behind the head to finish that off. Sheik here is going to supervise to make sure I do all the reps right. I like putting the band on that way. I saw how Dr. J does it, and there's other ways that people do it. For me, I just like doing it that way. Easier to get on the back, and easier to keep the band together as you get it around you, and then you just adjust it till you get the tension just right. Now for triceps, I like it up a little bit higher on the shoulders. Six. Whew. "26 with the black band, and 15 with the red. Really trying to get that full stretch, coming down, pausing at the bottom to ensure that I'm getting that full stretch of the tricep. Coming up and trying to get to the highest point I can. Once that starts burning, just stretch up, down, stretch. Oh my gosh, arms are blowed. We got one more left. We're gonna finish off with calves. after I catch my breath. All right, we're ready for the last one. Calves, ballerina style, on my shoulders with the band, the blue band. So I'm trying to get to 100 reps, and then we will go up to the next band using my trusty pole for a little balance there. I'm really trying to get up onto my toes. If I have to give it a little assist with the pole, I'm doing that. Just trying to get up onto my toes as much as I can. Once you activate those toes in that ballerina toes up position, at least for me, I can feel it. And I've worked on calves a lot in my life, and they just never seem to grow. So I'm hoping that this may be the key, is just getting way up onto the toes and then really burning them out for a long duration. We got 80 with that. With the weed eater blowing over there. The leaf blower, yay. Oh, just trying to get a good stretch there. Whew. We'll wait for the leaf blower to finish. All right, I think the leaf blower is done. It's amazing how early these guys come sometimes, it's like, don't you guys realize that there might be people still sleeping, or people that just got home from work and coming at 7:30 in the morning or something like that. It's a little early, but all right, so that was the workout. that was simple. I decided to do, instead of going like on the split squats, instead of just doing the black band and switch it over to the green band, I just want to continue with that black band, do a full set with one leg, or full set with one leg, max reps, burn it out. Can't get it up, can't get the bar up. Collapse, take 10 big breaths, collecting yourself, and then get back under it again, and then try and rep it out to finish burning, to get that burn, to work those lower range zones in the progressive resistance, or shortened partials, or whatever you want to call them. That is the weaker part. Like I said, I can walk underneath the squat rack, boom, and I can put that weight onto my shoulders, 400 or 500 pounds, whatever, and I could actually squat down a little bit, and then I could do this with 400 or 500 pounds. That's great. But I'm not going to go to the bottom and be able to come out from the bottom with 400 or 500 pounds. Well, I used to, but not now, on the bottom. So that's my weakest point, is all the way down. So that's the part I want to work on, is kind of standing all the way up and having that band on you. Yeah, it's pulling forward, but I'm locked in, I'm good. I start going down, I feel good. Once I get all the way down and I touch my knee to the ground, just graze it, and coming back up, that's the weakest point. So that's the point that I want to work on. That's why I'm trying to get to the overload all those strong parts first, and then as you get more fatigued, you work on those weaker points, so that who knows, I may be doing 20 on each leg here in the next month or so. That's the goal, is to keep on getting stronger. Same thing with the biceps. Well, I kind of wanted to do the green band twice, but I decided I was going to go with the wide bar, just because I kind of like that feeling of having the bar out a little bit farther, and then really shoulders back, and then really just kind of grinding and holding it with that blue band. I might just try and switch it over next time and do the wide bar with the green band. But I did get some good, heck of good burnout reps. Like I said, just taking that bar, when you grab the bar, I just flex the arms, squeeze that bar like I'm gonna crush it in, and just grind it up. Same thing with the triceps. Just trying to burn that out until you can't get no more. My chest started coming in at the end, and then get over here doing those lengthened partials as I'm getting more fatigued. Full stretch coming up. I can't quite get a full stretch, and then really getting a lot of good stretch on that. I think I'm going back to doing intermittent fasting. I've been trying all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just my lifestyle, and I get kind of bored with that. But I think I was doing the best when I was doing the intermittent fasting, and especially with my wife's, especially with my wife's eating and her lifestyle is kind of crazy. So I can get through the day, at least half the day or most of the day, without actually eating, and then get into the evening where you do an OMAD or one meal, or maybe even skip that meal to get into the next day to do a longer fast. So I think I need to get back to doing some of that. We'll see if we can get some of this, I'm not going to show it today, get some of this chub off my belly, which is really kind of annoying me. I can feel the rock hard abs underneath there. I just need to peel the fat off from them. That's it. We're done for the day. Not much of a big rant today. I'm just going to sit down here and enjoy my coffee and listen to the lawnmower and enjoy the day. So get it done. Oh, and tomorrow, no X3 tomorrow. Probably going to do some sandbags and probably some walking, and I'll probably throw some video up of me throwing some sandbags around out here in the morning. So get it done. Go live your life, and I'll see you tomorrow.